Alrighty, so I kind of discovered something here. Morning. Happy New Year's, everyone. Oh wow, I kind of discovered something here. Go this way. What's over there?
Data record nearby.
Sir, we're approaching the coordinates. Should be in DC by nightfall. Agents Dunn and Ward seem pretty shaken up by the death of Mantis. Frankly, sir, I don't understand what happened back there. I don't know who took the shot or who would have killed her to keep her quiet.
That's weird. So now, now we're gonna go to the next location, which is prompt up here.
Detected from the control point in proximity.
All right, guys, I'm headed to the second insurance policy. That was the first one. Now I'm headed to the second one.
Hostile control point nearby.
Okay, so we're gonna turn around and we're gonna come this way. And it's up. Hope there's no one out here. Shit, there are freaking hyenas.
Unknown network detected. Point of interest detected.
I got my first one and I got my second one here.
Point of interest detected.
Here's my third one here. Let's kill that. And here it is. Here's my fourth one right here. You gotta follow the blue light. I've noticed that the first time. It should be somewhere here.
Point of interest detected.
And that's the other one. Oh, snap. Okay. So we're gonna go over here. Somewhere.
Data record nearby.
Where is it? Oh, over here. Okay. Come by the statue. Oh,
Cindy, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure, Agent Johnson. How can I help?
I want to talk to you about Agent Kelso's behavior back there.
Right. It was awesome.
It was reckless. She made a bomb out of moonshine.
Ha! An awesome bomb made out of moonshine.
She could have demolished the building.
But she didn't. And we got Odessa's daughter back. And we took out St. Alex. Win, and win.
How well do you really know Agent Kelso?
As well as anyone can know a coworker.
That's what she is to you. A co-worker.
Yeah, what else would she be?
An agent of the division.
Of course, she's an agent. But she's also just a person.
People make mistakes.
And agents go rogue all the time. So what? People can change.
That's what worries me.
You sure you're cut out for this?
I don't know if anyone is.
okay. Now we go to progression again. Go to collectibles and go to comms. You go down to puppeteer. Right here. 30 out of 33. The next one is Recruiter Insurance 3. The last rays of the sun could be reached. The House of Wealth. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go to the bank headquarters.
Hostiles guarding location nearby. Hostile control point detected. Incoming backup request. Unknown network detected.
Alrighty, so here's the next one, and I've noticed the map goes off when you get close to this light. It's very weird. There's another one. I've noticed the mini map goes off.
Point of interest detected.
I've noticed the mini map goes off every time you get close or in vicinity of this blue light. I've noticed that. Okay. Oh, look, there's another one right there. Okay. Okay. Something dealing with mannequins, I think. Why is the last one here? Oh, wait a minute.
Data record nearby. Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Agent Johnson. Secretary. Please.
Oh, wow.
Call me Cal. What can I do for you, Cal? I
That's
heard about Mantis and your little tiff with a
That's
drone
nice.
operator about Agent
Holy
Kelso.
crap.
I wouldn't call it a tiff, sir. I wanted to commend you for speaking the truth. Yes, we recruited you and trained
So,
you, but we never really prepared for a situation like this. How could we even begin to predict something like this would ever happen? We were never supposed to be activated. You were a fail-safe on a fail-safe, on an insurance policy, on a catastrophe that was never supposed to happen. And as this was never supposed to happen, some people, some bad actors were allowed in the henhouse, so to speak. People like Agent Kelso? People like Agent Keener in New York. What is this about, sir? Cal, please. I need your help, Agent Johnson. Your president, your country, needs your help.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
that's weird. You know, so we go back to your progression. You go to your collectibles, you go down to comes, and you go down to the puppeteer. Alrighty. We should have another one. Recruiter Insurance 4. At the end of the day, abandon all hope. Now, for this one, all hope is only one place you can think about. Only one place that anything that's a hope, which is a control point that is called No Hope Hotel. That's the only one I can think of
Detected. Nearby location.
that
Guarded
has
by
that,
hostiles.
and it's right here. So put this on the map. Let me go over here.
Friendly control point detected.
Well, apparently I won't be able to do this one because it's only supposed to be done at night. And apparently we're at 6 in the morning. So we're going to go back and we're going to mark this one and we're going to come back to the White House and we're going to wait. Because at this point in time, you won't be able to see, the blue light in the daytime. Only at night you'll be able to see it. Which I'm not saying it's not a good thing, but at the same time, it would make sense that you only do it at night. And I think that by me trying to do all of them at night and was unsuccessful because I was late getting to the first one, and in the midst of all of that, was still kind of late in era projects too. So I'm gonna wait until, because like I said, you won't be able to see that blue light at nighttime. I mean, not at nighttime. You won't be able to see the blue light in the mornings. So it's always good to see it at night.
Agent in need of backup.
We still got a heck of a lot of time left. You know.
Incoming backup request.
All right, guys, this thing goes so quick. You see the timer on the top right? I got to 2100, which is 9 o'clock, to make it to the last objective I have. You know, and that's my fault for getting a late start of doing it the first time. 'Cause I should have got there like at 9:30. Was it 9:38 or something? So I know it's gonna go by real quick when I step away. So by the time I come back, it'll be like 5. So give me a second, guys. I shall return. Oh man, no, it did. I hate when it happens. See, guys, when you stay gone for 10, if you don't move your controller within that 10 minutes, that will happen. That will literally happen if you don't move your controller within that time frame. That will happen. So basically now,
Entering safe area.
I think it's 6:05. Hold on. Let me take a look. Yeah, 6:07. Okay. Whew. Man, I thought I missed it. Huh. So what you want to do, since he always say he has the biggest stuff in DC inventory in DC. So you want to start making your way here. Um, I would I wouldn't say I don't want to be outside doing that, because you're like out in the open, and by you being out in the open, wait, hold on. Yeah, I don't do too well with just standing there, electrical thing on the floor. Make it seem like it's all good to be standing or near an electrical wire that's just going AWOL inside the elevator. Look at that. I picked up some loot. Wait, hold on. There it is again. This time above my head. That's crazy. Like, you can't be nowhere without getting hit with something. I already have my weapon drawn. Got special ammo here. Add that to that. Alrighty, so we're at 6:35, which still we got time. Like I said, if you don't really move your mouse, not even your mouse, but even on I don't know if it does it on PC, but I know for a fact that it does it on here. Like if you don't move your controller in like in a timely manner or something, it'll just log you off with like 10 minutes after that.
Agent in need of backup.
All right, people. So, what we're gonna do next, we're gonna make our way over to that area that I marked on the map here. Just give me a second here. So, we're not gonna walk over there. So we're gonna fast travel here, because I don't I don't want to go out there and there's a lot of people out, there's a lot of people out there just shooting, shooting, shooting. I try to I try to avoid that. So we're here and we're gonna wait since it's already it's already 8:55, no, 8:37, 8:38. And you can see how the whole background is getting dark, right? You see how it's starting to get dark, you know, and yeah, 8:44. So, it's starting to get dark now. You see it? So I like about this game, 8:50. It's already dark. Well, it's already getting dark as we look at this from this area here. 8:56. So this is a common place to go through, especially when A lot of a lot of people on YouTube that play Division know exactly who we're looking for in areas like this. It's always the snitch. He could be anywhere here, classified, or back down by the other control point area. So he's everywhere, but I only know this place and two other spots. I don't know any. No, I don't know anywhere else the snitch could be. So now it is considered dark now. So we're going to go this way since it's already dark. We're gonna go through here.
Friendly control point nearby.
The snitch usually be in that elevator right there. So we're gonna go this way. Up here, like we're going to the control point. We'll go up here. Go through here. And we're gonna run all the way here. We're gonna keep straight out this gate. And we're gonna go. Oh! There it is.
Unknown network detected.
So interact with that. See, mobile SSG server out of range. Go here.
Point of
Interact
interest
with that
detected.
one. Then you're gonna follow the blue light again, and your map pops up. Follow the blue light. See, this is why it's only done. You only could do it at night. You know, you can't really do it nowhere else but at night. So you follow here. Oh, there's another one right there. Okay. You run past this one. There's another one over here. That's odd. There's another one inside the building here. That's odd too. There's another one right there. It's very odd. Oh, it's not. There's one here in front of the elevator. I don't know why I just did that. There's another one in front of this elevator. Whoa. It just opened up. Huh, so where are we going? This is weird. Like it's an elevator here. Whoa. There's another blue light here.
Data record nearby.
What's that beeping noise? It's in here. Holy crap. Whoa. Is this... What is this? There's a watch there, if I'm correct.
You wanted to talk to me? Just wanted to check in and see how you're holding up. I'm okay. Keeping busy so I don't lose myself. Sometimes it's easier to stay focused on the task at hand so we can complete the mission. We need surgeons. The steady hand who can get the job done. I don't know how many people still fit that description, Cal. Oh, I can think of one. You're steady, Brian. I think you may be the surgeon I need to finally excise this tumor. Thank you for the vote of confidence. We never should have made her an agent. Agent Kelso? Agent Lau. She was in the right place at the right
I
time.
don't get why they keep
She
saying
used her
Agent
position to press her
Kelso.
own agenda. I don't know what she's up to, but she is not interested in the continuity of government. How else do you explain her vendetta against Keener? I can't explain it. But I want to help contain the damage they could all do. If you really want to help, Brian, if you're ready to take back control, I've got a new assignment for you. But I need you to promise me you'll keep an open mind and not believe everything you've heard about Natalia Sokolova.
Friendly control point detected.
Wow. Call the elevator. It's crazy. So I think this is Brian's hideout, because here's a watch on the table. Here's a map with an axe in it. And here's the, whoa, there's a drone. Holy shit. Look what it is. That right there, that symbol on that suit, on that weapons case, is this one here. It resent. Oh, so it was a 50 cal sniper rifle. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is the 50 cal sniper rifle that he was using against us when we fought him at Camp White Oak. Because as you can see, the box is still on, the weapons case is still here. There's a drone that we also use. His door was wide open, so apparently, I guess here's a bed where he slept at. There's a dresser, a bunch of equipment here, a computer, the map, some stuff here, a couch, a table, another desk that's turned over, and the 50 cal sniper rifle and a drone. Okay, whatever was here, it's no longer there. And everything that he had is still here except the watch is still active. So we go down to the progression. We go over the comms. You go here. You go all the way down to you see puppeteers. Just here. And there you have it. You have all three.
You wanted to talk to me? Just wanted to check in and see how you're holding up. I'm okay. Keeping busy.
So you get this one after you defeat him. You get the first one when you defeat him at Camp White Oak. The first one tells you hold the fort under the light of the moon, which is at the beginning at the new headquarters next to the power station. The second one is the sun has set on the fallen seats of the power. So you go here to the Capitol building and go through that area there. And then this one here, last rays of the sun could not reach the house of the wealth, which is the bank headquarters. You run back there from the bank headquarters down the 2 blocks, make the left. And then the last one, at the end of the day, abandon all hope. This part here is No Hope Hotel. And we go through there and it's going to bring us here. So we have the briefing with the birdie, which is Birdie is, what's her name? Wally's sister. And then you got this one here. Or like I said, these here are different as well. And the reason why it's telling me that you still have more to do with this one, I need one more. Ridgeware done. It's 10 of 10. 5 of Roy Melendez. Sawyer 7. Emily Shaw. These two are the only ones I kind of complete. Oh yeah, and Broken Wing. I just completed all of Broken Wing. And Broken Wing had it all. Lower Manhattan. JFT. Coney Island. Contaminated area. The campus, the castle. Then you go. See, there's another one that's showing that is missing. Oh, hyenas. So then you go to artifacts, which these are kind of okay to find, but they're not as easy to find. Now these cards you get every time you defeat one of those guys out there. You defeat them and they'll drop a card. And it's always good to get those too. Same with the echoes. You interact with a bunch of echoes throughout the game. And there you have it. Everything is done. I don't know why they keep giving me these 99 plus boxes. It's crazy.
Friendly
Now,
control point nearby.
I don't want to be in this area that long, so we're gonna venture back to the over here. And there you have it. That's pretty much what you need to do to find the last 4. Oh, it is raining. Oh, let me see here. It says new event active in the season menu. So you go to the season menu, you go to your projects, which is not saying here. It's saying over here, which I don't know what, I don't know what's open here. But I'm trying to figure something out here. Now, we rescued everyone here. We did the manhunt. I'm not gonna reset this whole thing because Brian Johnson kind of resembles the guy on the cover of Division. Yeah, Brian Johnson kind of resembles, if you hold the case of the Division 2, he looks just like that guy with the 50 cal sniper rifle. And it looked like the 2 women are either Kelso and Faye. One of the 2. But it's a bit weird that this guy looks like the guy on the cover of the Division 2. And when you turn it on, you'll see 3 agents standing. There's only one person that has the 50 cal sniper rifle, and that's him. It's a bit weird, but it's a bit odd. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like piecing this together like, what if all 3 of them are Kelso, Faye, and Brian? Well, no, there's 2 guys and 1 girl. No, 2 guys and 1 girl. And on the cover, there's one person holding a 50 cal sniper rifle. And that looks like him. Because he had a 50 cal and was shooting us with it at Camp White Oak. So yeah, I honestly think that person is Brian Johnson, and we eliminated him. So yeah. All right, well that's it. I found the remaining collections of those. Now, honestly, I think I may completed it already. No, I didn't. I have not. See, it shows that the Broken Wing is not completed. Shows the Rage of Fire is not completed. And this one here is the second part of all of that. So you got the first part here, and when you go, it shows you here. You have hold to accept, and then they show the rewards. You get the Malachi Reynolds Smith, and I don't know who that is. Felice Patherly. Yeah, and it's like here, it shows you everything you need to do. You have Myra, she's at the Manny Zoo. But this is everybody right here. You know, so we completed this one, and this one, but not Shadow of Tide, Keener's Legacy. And it shows you where all of them are at. You got Roosevelt Island, Tattle Basin, which is that green poison stuff that they're wearing. Faylow, Camp White Oak. We go there twice. Coney Island Amusement Park, where Brandon Schaefer gets concealed agenda.
Agent requesting backup.
End of Watch was Faylow at Camp White Oak, where we kill her and her people. Jefferson Trade Center is Captain Lewis, hidden allies. But Captain Lewis was Agent Kelso discovered insurance policy on the encrypted intel left by Lau at the Camp White Oak. The True Sons have uncovered a conspiracy. Agent Kelso sends you to Jefferson Trade Center to intercept Captain Lewis. Which at the end, Captain Lewis ended up being in between good and bad, brother from another mother, as you can say. And then it takes place here with the General Anderson, which is Prince of Power, which is the Pinnacle Fairview chemical plant, is where we find him and Captain Lewis. And Captain Lewis gets stuck somewhere, and General Anderson escapes. So this is his team. Lucky is the big guy in the back, and then all that stuff happens for good reasons and no intentions only. It's a weird era, but that's how they got it done. So we're just gonna sit back and wait and see what happens with the rest of the story. From where did Agent Kelso, those comms that I collected throughout the area, it was based upon Brian, Faye, and Kelso. I don't really understand why Brian keeps saying Kelso. Why did we make Kelso an agent? And whoever this Calvin is, he keeps directing it away from Kelso, and he says Faye Lau. And Faye Lau got killed because of her mind was over, I guess her brain or her thoughts and who to trust overwhelmed her. So she was ordered to kill Keener. But she was nowhere in the vicinity when we approached Staten Island. She was already on another boat when that happened. And so when Keener was killed, it showed her at the end talking to, apparently it was the president at the time. She killed him in Camp White Oak. And then we killed her at the end of Camp White Oak. Which is a bit of a turning event that she died like that. I'm not saying it was supposed to have been, we brought her back. We brought her back to we brought her back, for a proper burial. So they didn't want to leave her out there like that. And so we brought her back and, so she can get her a proper burial and everything so we can do it the right way. And then everything started to fall apart. Everything started to fall apart. You started to get more and more people. You started to get more and more people involved. People that wasn't supposed to go. People weren't supposed to go active. Let me say that. And a lot of them did go active. Really, a lot of them did. And that kind of triggered a rural expand of agents going rogue. By then they didn't already accumulated at least 30 to 40 people that went rogue. So by 30 or 40 people going rogue, it became that, bit of an error problem when you see that many people go rogue. And it was horrible to see how they quickly evolved their whole thing. Like, dang, they recruited a lot of people. Dang, they got a lot of people already under their command. Like, dang, they already 40 deep already. It's like, man, hold on. And you're trying to figure that out yourself. Like, man, they already 40 deep. They done already got a team together. They done already, come out with their own little scenario, how to do this, and the other. Like, man. And it's crazy. We were caught in the middle of it. We were caught in the middle of a recruiting event. At one point, I think that this is where they had an opportunity to recruit people into this era. So, but yeah, it is what it is. So, cut this one short. Probably get back on later on. But first, let me do this part first before I do anything else. Mess around and forget that I had to do this. And it took quite a few things. So this part, I really have to donate. Not even donate, but get rid of a lot of stuff. Because, man, I was 137, almost 150. So, alrighty. Well, that's done. And yeah, we'll just keep it strolling until we get another progression or what happens since her last encounter, I believe. So we just got to figure out what's going on with that. So, all right, agents, if anyone's watching, thumbs up, like. Till then, we'll get to the bottom of what's going on with Agent Kelso in New York, and hope and pray that Brandon Schaefer wakes up from that coma, and try to figure out the Sokolova is her name. Try to find out what her agenda is and what was the whole point of coming to the White House and take the reactor. That's another thing that you don't want to lose sight of. That they stole the reactor. Now we're trying to figure out what are they using the reactor for. So all that's gonna come to play whenever they do another update about what happened, because the headquarters is already up to date. It's already put up, fixed, mortars, everything is done. So now it's just basically figuring out the reactor, Sokolova's plan, and why they keep talking about Kelso in New York. You know, it's weird that she left. They said it. They said she was needed in New York. It's a bit weird that she would leave, and we really have no contact with her at all. That's another weird part to me. Throughout this whole time that we've been rescuing the first set of people up until now, with them being, and also that's another thing that concerns me too before I get off. Vic. So at the end, Vic had these strong allegations and questions about a lot of stuff. And, you know, and it's weird that he's questioning and trying to figure out stuff, but I still think Vic is still connected to Sokolova, because for him and Wally's sister Birdie. Now, that's another thing too, and it's a lot to think about when she said your agent brought me here, and they're trying to figure out what she's talking about. Like, we didn't do anything. And when you think about an agent, you don't really pay attention to what agent she's talking about until she said he's wearing some kind of a mask and all black. Now, when you go here to the manhunt, that guy in the middle was the only one that we didn't see his face at one point, and you can see it now. So his name, he was the recruiter, but they call him a hunter. But if you look and you read, he used to be an agent. Originally, Baltimore police officer, division agent Brian Johnson was stationed in Maryland when the Green Poison hit. After spending time in NASA headquarters in Fort Meade, he answered the call and arrived in Washington, D.C. with the fellow agents with him. It says with fellow agents Heather Ward, Caleb Dunn. After their arrival, Johnson disappeared and was presumed dead or rogue. He was neither. Johnson's loyalty has always been to the mission, and Calvin, Munnis, and Johnson had been tasked to recruit an organized hunter to combat the rogue agent's threat. Now, so that piece right here kind of just, now, mind you, those are the three people on the cover of those are the three people that are on the cover of the Division 2 case. Heather Ward is the woman in the middle. Caleb Dunn is the guy on the right. Caleb Dunn is the guy on the left. Brian Johnson's on the right, and Heather Ward is in the middle. So those are the three people that came before we got there. You see what I'm saying? So that's also going to be some kind of a theory on where them two at. So I know it's going to be a lot about this. By him being dead, there's still two more, which are, as you can see, Heather Ward and Caleb Dunn. Now, this is going to be a whole set of an event and a big turn if they make their appearance, if they do. Because the cover of Division 2 on the PS4, PS5 cover, and when you turn it on, are them three. Heather Ward, Caleb Dunn, Brian Johnson. Now, it doesn't say if Heather and Caleb are missing. It only talked about Brian Johnson being, he supposedly went missing when he got there. With the help of Caleb and with the help of Calvin and Johnson, were able to come up with this organization for hunters to come back to rogue agent threat. But despite everything, it's not a win situation because we still don't know if Heather and Caleb are still up and active. We don't know if they're still involved with this organization as well. Because it didn't say anything about them too. It only said something about him. But I still honestly 100% think that Heather and Caleb are in that organization. But we wouldn't know anything about it until the end. So that's a lot to think about. Now you can read and see further into this organization here for hunters to go after rogue agents. And it's the weird part, but we're trying to figure that out. So my mindset is still thinking about the reactor, Vic, this organization, and Kelso in New York. And Brandon Schaefer if he wakes up from that coma. They moved Brandon Schaefer to an area, but no, he should be still upstairs. Let me take a look. He should be still up here. He should be. I'm 100% sure he should be still up here in this room. I think it's over. Yeah, it's over here. Oh, it's over here. And there he is. Yeah, he's still here. Yeah, there's Brandon Schaefer. He's still here. Yeah, this is Brandon Schaefer still in the bed here. So, there's no telling if he's gonna, move anytime soon. You have her. You have this guy, this lady here. You have the ladies here, guys here. And then you got the two guys there. Yeah. And then over here is Manny right there. And over here you have her. So that's Manny in the middle. So yeah, that's Manny in the middle. And down here you can see this machine that came in through the front door and went this way. I'm still puzzled at the fact that it knew where to go. I'm still puzzled about that. It knew where to go and how to get the reactor. Only one person knew this and saw it was Captain Lewis. For it to pick up the reactor from here, wasn't airlifted out of here because there's no hole in the roof. The reactor sits right here, and you can see that it also goes through here, and then it goes through here, through there, and for some reason, it just disappears. For some reason, it disappeared, like the trail. It doesn't look like it starts here. I don't really think that, because it does show it could have went this way first, came through here, Because I honestly think it did start back there. Picked it up here. Came through here. Went through here. Turned here. Went here. I honestly think it started back there. And it came through here. Turned. Went through here. Went through here. And then it turned. Went through here. Went through here. I honestly think that's the starting point back there. And then for it to start back there, came through here. There's another trail here. And now it look like it just goes into a one wheel, big wheel. Like it stops here. Yeah. It stops here. It looked like it was airlifted. Like it was airlifted after that. Because it clearly looks it was airlift from out of that area. And you got black tusk vehicles all throughout this area. You got a black tusk vehicle here, here. You got the Razorback that is still here. It was right here in the middle. This Razorback was it was no joke. You had to sit here and wait for the time to tick down, and then you shoot out the little panels that are dispersed from here. But this part was last. You had to run to this side, past this machine, and let's see, it was one over here we had to be into. As you can see, it's not here. There was a machine there that you had to stand in. It wasn't this one, because this is just a generator. I've never been this way. Can't go in there. But that was one generator back there, and then there was one right here after you left there. You stand in here, and you wait for it to tick down, and you shoot the things in the side that popped up. It was one in the middle that popped up. Then after that, you were able to proceed in after the Razorback was destroyed, and somehow that's where the glitch started to happen. You know, you had to skip a certain story of the whatever into the game. So when we got here, it cut off, and it starts showing you Manny, Brandon Schaefer, and Captain Lewis. But you had to skip that part as he was taking him into the secret room in the wall by the gun range or shooting range. You had to skip that part, and then it shows what happened when we arrived. You know, when Captain Lewis took, he took a stand. He was shooting, and one of the rogue agents, Hunter, spawned behind him and threw a knife into his back and killed him. Now all of this took place. I think it didn't take place down there, because I think he was somewhere either over here. Sick guy there. But Captain Lewis was laying on a bed somewhere, shooting most of the enemies that came in, and the Hunter came up behind him and threw a knife, and that was it for him. But once everything was done, we were able to this room back here opened up. It's a whole secret room along this wall here. a whole new secret area that Brandon Fraser and Manning was at. And yeah, that was all it. And then we got the new season popped up, which we're playing now. Now we're waiting to see what's gonna happen on another note about everything that went down. So that's my theory. We're gonna go from there and hope for the best, that we find the truth behind what's really going on with Kelso and Brandon Schaefer and Vic and the Reactor and Sokolova's plan to get rid of the division. It's starting to make sense every time we complete everything. So now we have to wait and see what for the new tier and everything and what's gonna happen there. So all we can do is wait and see. I'll make sure that when that time drops, I will record that, post it on YouTube, and we'll go from there. Till then, we still have the excursion, which I'm excited that they brought to Division 2. It's 10 times harder, because when you're playing that excursion, 2 people can't handle it. 4 people, you just got to make sure you got a good build to go with it. And I think I should be fine if we do it the next time. So, signing off. Enjoy. Whenever you get a chance to see it, we go from there.